Hi lovelies, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jenny and I have been away for a while. I know I'll give you a little bit of heads up as we get into the video, but to start with, as you can see, I have been busy fussy cutting flowers out of gardening books. And I was inspired by a video of a very well-known channel, and that would be Amity Bloom. When I put this video up on YouTube, I will hunt down her video and copy and paste her link to my description below this video, so you can go see her wonderful work. She hasn't I think she did actually, from memory. I think she might have had some fussy cut flowers from books or magazines, but also she used fussy cuts from her gorgeous wallpapers and what other vintage ephemera she had, her treasures that she made are going to look different to mine because I don't have the same flowers as her, certainly not the same era, and I have just made use of what I had, which was relatively modern gardening books. I didn't use a Reader's Digest, and there was another, I can't remember the name of it now, really thick Gardening Australia type book, and one on ponds, gardens around ponds, which was really lovely too. So I cut out as many of the flowers that I thought would be useful to create some pockets, which is what I think what's her name, Nazi, I'm not sure of her name, how to pronounce it, but she did do some pockets, and I think she embellished a couple of other things as well. I'm not sure, but it was a while since I've seen her video, and I haven't rewatched it since then to refresh my memory, so I'm just going in with my own memory of her video, what I have of it, and my own creative know-how. So, and I am making pockets because I love to do pretty pockets. So I'm just going to gather up all the flowers kind of in their sizes, and just pop them up here out of the way. I hope you have all been well, and if you were in the vicinity of the Cyclone Alfred, I'm just wanting to express my concern and wishes and hopes that you are okay. It's such a horrifying time. I've never been in something like that, so really I can't say, you know, that I know how you feel or anything like that, but I can certainly imagine how you would be feeling, and I do hope that you weren't severely impacted, as in injuries or losing someone you care about, or losing pets, or, you know, property. that sort of thing. I do hope that that didn't happen to you. So I do understand that it's likely that it did, because it was so widespread, so terrible. And yeah, like I said, I can't imagine, honestly. I'm here in Adelaide. We don't get that sort of thing here. So yeah, it would be, unless you've actually been in it, it would be scary. Like, it wouldn't be... Let me just rephrase all that, because I got all that jumbled up. Unless you've been in it, you aren't going to know just how scary it is. There you go. Finally, I got my words out. Yeah, my husband and I took the kids to Queensland for 11 days many years ago. I won a holiday for 10 days, 10 nights, 11 days, and we stayed at Broadbeach, and we took a trip up the coast, up north. Did we go up north? I don't know. I can't remember. Where's Currumbin from Broadbeach? I don't know. We went for a drive on a couple of days, and I know we went to a rainforest, so that was more inland. We were in a place where there was a big gated community for like really expensive homes, like, you know, in the millions type homes. And in that vicinity we were this particular day, and it was about 5:30 at night, and we decided we'd stop and get fish and chips for tea and have like a picnic. And we parked the car, and I went in to order the fish and chips, and by the time I come out, it was like quite dark, and the wind started to pick up, and I said to my husband, I think we better go. And you know, there's a big storm picking up. I don't really want you driving in this storm. Like, we'd never been to Queensland, so we didn't really know our way around very well. And you know, it's not that easy trying to navigate a storm when you don't know where you're going. I mean, it wouldn't be easy navigating a storm driving, even if you did, but if you don't, it would be even harder, right? So we left, and within, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, there was like this torrential downpour. It was raining so hard. I'd never ever experienced anything like that. And there was thunder and lightning, and I was freaking out. And I mean, it was just a really bad summer thunderstorm. I don't think, you know, we didn't hear anything about cyclones or anything while we were there. This was in November, and yeah, that was scary. That is my most scariest experience in a thunderstorm. And I've watched a lot of the news about Alfred, and I like sat on the TV and was watching in horror at it, because it was just freaky to me. And yeah, the storm we were in was not quite that bad, nowhere near. So I don't know what you would be going through. And I forgot to glue that together, but I don't think it would really matter too much. I'll just pull it apart and redo it. No, I will not. No, I will not. Okay, I was not thinking what I was doing, so what I will do is, I meant to glue the two halves together, but I was too busy talking and not concentrating. So what I'm doing is pockets, and I'm using book pages, as you can see, and the one I'm using is from my antique book from 1895, and the others I'm using are more mid-century, so I will be definitely reinforcing the tops of those as well, which I'll do in the same way as this one, and I will explain that as I do it. Alright, so that one's ready to go. Okay, I'll just snip that off. That's a little tiny bit there that we don't need. So all you're going to need is some fussy cut flowers of all different sizes. I've got some quite big ones here which I won't be putting on pockets, but I'm going to perhaps do something with one of them at the end. And yeah, book pages of whatever description. They don't have to be vintage or antique or anything like that, just a book page, or scrapbook paper if you want to use that, and some glue. Now, I like to have my text the right way up if I can help it. So what I'm doing is I'm folding the top towards the bottom, but I'm leaving a gap because that section I'm going to fold down. Okay, so I'm just going to glue this all together. And then once I've done that, I'm going to do 3 to start with, because I'm gathering that I might only be able to get 3 pockets done, because it's, you know, going to take me a bit, I think. All right, so I'll do that, and then I will put a bit of glue on here. And I'm going to fold that down that way. Doesn't matter which side. See, now that side is upside down, and this side is the right way up. You could have it so that your fold is on the other way. You just would have to fold your bottom up towards the top. All right, like this. I'll show you. We'll do one like that. So this is the bottom. I'm going to fold it up towards the top. Again, I'm going to leave just, you know, about ½ centimetre. It's probably almost a centimetre there. I'm just going to fold that in half, and I'm going to put some glue on the bottom half. Make sure I get it all covered. I'm just going to fold it over, flatten it down. And now this bit that I have left, I'm just going to fold it. So this is folded over the bottom of the page. And I'll glue that like that. Turn it over to the front. And now I've got it the right way up, and the fold is on the back, which will be on the inside of the pocket. Okay, so whichever you would prefer to do, pretty much is how it goes. So now I'm going to start with, I'm not sure what colours. For this section you're going to need art glitter glue, PVA glue, or Fabri-Tac, or your glue gun. I don't have any of those except for PVA, so that's what I'm using. And I think I'm going to start with a pink flower, and I'm going to get my pocket, and I'm going to put my flower. This is basically just a flower arrangement thing happening here. So I'm just going to put some glue on approximately the bottom half of my flower. About there. I want to put some flowers down here, so that's why I've left a gap. Okay. Okay. I think Nazi called her video or she called her things petal blooms or something. I'm not sure, I can't remember. See, that's how long ago it was. Okay, so now with some of the flowers, you'll notice that like this is the corner of a page, right? And there was another flower that was overlapping, but I didn't want that flower. All right, so I still kept it because I will show you what you can do. You can do this. I'm not going to glue it down just yet. All right. And then you can get this. This came off of a branch of many flowers. It looks a bit like a frangipani or something. So I'm going to get that, and it's an odd shape. So I'm going to see if I can tuck that in like that. But it's not going to... No. That one's not quite the right one. Maybe... I want to try and cover up this if I can, or not have any flowers overlapping. So let's keep going. Let's see what I've got here. What's here? What's this? I could put that there, like that. And then I've got really, this is why you need little flowers to fill in any gaps. That's it. Okay. And you just kind of play around with it a little bit. Just working out how you can tuck the flowers in. And yeah, just sort of see where you go. Could put it like that. But I think I want it like that. Yeah. So then I'm just going to where you put the glue, you just have to sort of gauge how much of the flower to cover with glue before you glue it down. Oops. No, come on. That's it. Stop moving around. Okay. Just make sure that it's not sticking to my glue paper. Okay. Where's my little ones? Here they are. Like that. So I've been AWOL from the channel. I do know that I have been. I'm sorry, but I really did need to be. I was in my head about a lot of stuff to do with the channel, to do with the journals, to do with my art as well, to do with Etsy. I was just, yeah, all over the place and not really in that good a place. It's just wonderful. All my thingies have dried out. It's not good. Okay. So now the next thing is to bring it along a little bit. So I'm going to pick out a different flower. It's a bit late to put that one in there now. Okay, we won't do that then. What about this one? I just want to get away from the pink and the purple. I'd like to get that one in there, but I would like, it doesn't have to completely cover your book page. Right, and I would like to bring in a bright colour. What about this colour? I like it. It's all right for my first one. just put on a few petals and just see where we're going with it. Okay, and then I need this one to go here. Like, I might put like that, or like that, yeah. So I need to glue down these petals. You're going to need wet ones for this, so you need to make sure you have some, or a damp cloth. I should go get a damp cloth. Oh, slippery. And now I'll glue down this bit. And then I'll put these two on. So if you ever get yourself the Reader's Digest or any kind of really big gardening book of any description, and you're kind of sick of cutting out tags and journal cards and pages and, you know, whatever else, you can fussy cut the flowers and make numerous bits and pieces with them. Okay, so there's one pocket. You'll need to make sure that it is completely glued at the back, so that there's no gap in between your book page and your flowers at all. If you find that after it's all dried and everything that you do have a gap but can't get the glue in there to glue it down properly, just put some washi tape across the back. And that's just so that whenever you're putting anything in, I'm going to have to do that, I think. When you're putting anything in, it's not going to catch in between. It's going to go into the pocket proper. All right, so there's my first pocket. Okay, let's try a different one. And this time I'm going to start with purple. I'm going to start with this big purple flower. And I'm going to pop that one in the corner, and I'm going to put this orange one Maybe I'll put it on this corner, and I'll put this orange one here. Like that. And I've got this lovely white one. No, not that one. Not that one. What about this pink one? A pink one in there. Like so. This one's going to overhang a little bit, but that's okay. That will just mean I have to be wary of that when I'm putting it on a page. And I think I'll start with that. So I'm going to put glue on most of this flower. Like so. And yeah, going back to why I haven't been on the channel, I just needed time to think about everything. When I get into that space, I just I'm best off being left to my own devices, and yeah, I just need to work it out myself. I was really upset with everything. Like, I was upset with myself more than anything, because I just felt like I was failing, and yeah, so I don't think I need to sort of say anything else. Okay, right, so that's that. I'm going to have to find my nail polish remover to give these a little bit of a wipe over. Okay, and this little flower I'm going to tuck in there. Oops. So and then I actually want to give this some height on this side, so I am going to see if I can use one of these. And I'm going to glue that to the inside of my pocket, like So now the flower will become the pocket, and it will just make the pocket a little bit taller. Alright, I'm going to do that because I'm curious as to see how that will look. So, put some glue on here. Like that. Okay. And then these petals, I can glue them down to this yellow flower. And I'll show you on a page what I mean with this one. Alright, so, and then I will add a different colour because we need some colours. No. No, that's not working for me at all. This red. Very fiddly. Okay. I'm going to do that, I think. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not doing it. This one. Yeah, that one. Okay, and we'll just slide that in there. See, now that cut off section where there would have been a petal is now hidden, and you would never know. Anyone would think that the petal was hidden underneath the pocket. All right. And then I'm going to just cover up this corner. Like that. And then again, this needs to be glued, so I'll come in and I'll just glue those petals down onto the yellow flower. And that will be fixed. Okay, let's see how we're going. Little white flower here, perhaps. Right there. No, down here. Okay. Oh, no, did I just lose it? Oh, I did. I've totally lost it. But I did find a flower, another flower that I dropped before. Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to find another one. I didn't have too many really small ones, so I'm like, oh. Maybe I'll stick a couple of pansies there. That'll do. Okay, so there's that one. That one's finished. So now I'll show you what it will look like on a page. I have a piece of A4 paper here. And it will glue to a page like so. Like that. Okay, and then so I'd glue it down here across the bottom, of course, and then up here to the top, all the way down. Okay, and then inside, this is going to be too wide, but you get the picture. Right, so inside you would put your tag like that. How cute is that? Love it. All right, it's two. Now I have one more. Now this one I'm going to, I don't have very many roses, so I'm not doing the rose one just at the moment. I'll keep that until I do get some roses. So I'm going to do another pink one, I guess. Purpley one maybe, yep. And put that there. Where's those white ones? And I'm going to pop that up there like that. Somehow. Don't really want to cut any off. So if I pop it like that, I can put another flower in there, or I can put it down here. Oh, look at that. Then maybe that's out of place. Okay, we'll keep going. How about this one? No. It's tricky when you've got funny shapes, it gets a bit tricky. Okay, now no, I don't quite like that. Right, well, let's just, I need to glue this big one on first. So, apart from me having a mini meltdown with myself, I have been going to my art group. I've been 3 Wednesdays now and love it. I'm enjoying myself there, which has helped me a lot with my other issue. Not that I've said to anything, I haven't said anything to anyone there. I have, yeah, definitely kept it all to myself. Just need to tuck that in there. But going there and, you know, just being around people I don't know, people who I'm getting along quite well with, has been wonderful. Oh, crap. And yeah, I've really enjoyed myself. They love my painting. I started a painting from scratch, so I had to sketch it all, and I started painting it at home though. I didn't start painting while I was there. And it's turning out quite well. Okay, and where was that? That was there, wasn't it? Like so. Like that, I think. So I'm going to go on a Tuesday night as well. A Tuesday nights apparently is more mixed media artists, whereas on the Wednesday mornings it's more so watercolorists and pastel chalks. I think there was one man there the last time I went, apart from this week, the time before, and he was doing acrylic, but just acrylic, no other paints or no other mediums. So it would be nice to be amongst the mixed media artists, just to see what they get up to, and maybe learn a tip or two. Although I'm not too bad with mixed media. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to pop that there. Yeah. Like that. Stuck. Okay. And now I'm going to put some little pansies because they'll help to brighten it up. Not those ones. They're the wrong shape. These ones. Maybe coming down that way. Or there like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it. I might take that petal off. That looks a bit silly. Right, so there's that. No, I'm just going to leave it. Maybe, yeah, I might stick that there, I think. That'll cover up that funny looking shadow. Okay. That go there. Yeah. So okay, how long have I got? Ew. Okay, I think I might be able to quickly show you my other idea, which I'm quite sure many of you would have already thought, but you know. So I've got 3 pockets, and now I'm going to work on a page. Alright, so most of my junk journals are A5, so I've got my A5 page, and I'm actually going to make it shorter. So I'm going to take some off. Am I? Just a little bit. So I've just taken a little bit off. I mean, that's purely up to you. But I'm envisioning a full A5 sheet in the center here. So when this is closed, these flowers are going to camouflage. You kind of get where I'm going, don't you? Where's another page? Just say this is the center page. So I'm going to have some flowers that overextend this page by just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. And it's going to be a tuck spot. So what we need is some lace of some description. I might use some of this. But I'm going to put it on an angle. Yeah. Like that. So we've got big scissors. I don't have a journal at the moment for this. I'll just stick this in my stash of prepared pages and pull it out when I need it. Okay, alright, so I don't need the lace right at this minute, but I do need some book page. Before I get rid of this lace, I just need to work out the corner. So I'm just going to a bit of book page. This is what I'm going to glue the flowers onto, and the flowers will completely cover the book page, and then the whole piece will be easier to glue to the lace, which needs to come down a bit further, like so, and over a bit, like that. And I can always fix that after. Alright, so it's going to be a tuck spot. Alright, and what I'm going to use for that is a bigger flower. And it's going to sit like that, maybe a bit higher. That flower might be too big. This one. I think this one will be better. Alright, so I'm going to glue this to the paper. Like that, and then I'm going to just bring this down here a little bit with some other flowers. Like so. It's too much the same. No, just these ones. Like that. And pop that one there. Okay, and then got these pretty red ones. No, they're too blendy. What about an orange one? Put that orange one down there. I don't know, maybe not. Just fiddling around. No. Okay, I'm just going to put this orange one on. Right on the corner of my tuck spot, and then I'm just going to glue the paper to the lace. So I want to have it like that. Bit up. Sorry, I'm in deep concentration here. Like that. So if you're a newcomer to junk journals and you haven't found Amity Bloom's channel yet, I suggest you go over and have a look. She's one very, very talented lady and does beautiful work. And yeah, she's well worth going and having a look at. So now that would go on my page like that. Oops, like that. I can't glue it there yet because this section's still wet. And I'm going to take that off. But I can show you. So the top of my book page is flush with my journal page. So the tuck spot will get glued all across there and down here. And so all this section will be open. And then on the back here, I would just glue some other flowers and do the same. So this is the open spread, and the the other page, the centre page, will be up there like that. Right. So I can't glue that on there yet, but that's essentially what it's going to look like. And I have got 1, 2 and 3 pockets, all inspired by Nazi from Amity Bloom. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that I have given you some inspiration to go cut up all your little flowers out of, and big flowers, because they all have a purpose, out of your gardening books, and that you're going to come up with loads of ideas to use them in. And yeah, go check out Amity Bloom. I will find her link for those pockets and stuff that she did with her flowers, and I'll put it in my description box below for you to find easily. Bye for now. I will be back in a few days. Peaceful blessings, everyone, and happy crafting.